MLB The Show has baseball on tap from lovely Citi Field in Flushing, Queens. Today we've got a contest out of the National League East between the Washington Nationals and the New York Mets. The Metropolitans look to match the longest winning streak in baseball history. Coming up next. Jason Vargas gets handed the ball for the fourth and final game of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
It's pretty easy to see why this guy is one of the top pitchers in all of baseball. He has a ridiculously good whip. How about under .5 on the season? You have any idea how hard that is to do that? He's nearly impossible to reach base on.
Leading off the afternoon
walk hardly
for
anybody,
Washington,
and he's awfully tough to get a hit off of. One of the best pitchers in the game of baseball.
First pitch of the at-bat. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
If that's any indication, I think we're going to see some aggressive at-bats in this one. Take the first pitch of the game? No way. He squared it up and winds up on second base after a nice line drive. Great opportunity to get on the board right out of the blocks.
In now is Adam Eaton. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. These Mets fellas, as they take the field here today, they come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Vargas, the former Royal, he signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Hey, Dero, this is a pitcher's best friend. Matthew Ross, very wide strike zone.
Yeah, no excuses from the offense today. You know coming in, when you see the lineup card and Matt Ross is behind the dish, you better be aggressive.
And here's how the Nats line up in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Yeah, Matt, I'm really excited to see what Ryan Zimmerman has in store. He was the catalyst for this ball club last month. He had an on-base percentage of over 400. And when you're doing that, you're really helping your team.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A high fastball is in there. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Echeverria ranging back, and this one is gone. A home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 9 on the year. And the Nationals move out in front here 2-0.
Wow, he really hit that ball well. Put a great swing on it with great extension, and it sailed right out of here.
Juan Soto to the plate now.
The left fielder, number 22.
As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. Comes in with an average of 265. 6 home runs and 22 RBIs. Line drive to left. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Boy, this is not the way you'd like to start an inning right here. After that 2-run bomb, another base hit, and this could get ugly real early.
Yeah, there's a fight at the bat rack right now, Dan. He saw that 2-run missile go out, and he was on point getting himself a knock.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Lifetime versus this pitcher. He's gone 4 for 9. Soto stands at first with 1 out. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. McNeil's got it for 1. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special. Following this, Anibal Sanchez gets the starting assignment for the Nats in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, not a very good start in his last one, Matt. Only 4 innings, so he did get a no decision. But he's a much better pitcher than that, and I know that they're expecting more than 4 innings. Hopefully a win, too, out of this guy in this one.
Now at the plate, Dwayne
Leading
Douglas.
up
He'll
for
lead
the
things
Mets,
off here in the bottom
the
half
right
of the
fielder,
first.
Dwayne Douglas.
First pitch coming now from Sanchez. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Fellas, the Nationals, as they take the field here today, they came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matt, they have to avoid the sweep right here, especially a 4-game sweep. That can be devastating to the psyche of a team. It's okay. It happens. Throughout the course of a season, you're going to drop 3 in a row. But to get pounded 4 games by the same team can happen.
Pulled toward right center field after it is Eaton. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. With a moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet the Mets.
Baseman.
Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, we'll see if the Godfather, Todd Frazier, can keep it going. This guy's hitting over 450 his last 10 games. He's the guy I'm watching, but not only in this game. I watched him in batting practice, too, and he was hammering the ball. When you get on a kind of a roll like he is right now, his confidence is soaring, and right now he's seeing the ball great.
So digging in now, Todd Frazier, as we take a look at the splits between April and May. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. And gone up into the second deck. It's a solo home run for Todd Frazier. Home run number 16 for him on the year. And the Mets are on the scoreboard. It's now a 2-1 game.
Well, how do you beat the shift? You hit it over the shift, of course. You can't play guys up at the sky, so he lifts this one up and out of here.
Batting third.
Jeff McNeil
the second
will be the
baseman,
next to take a turn.
number 6.
Line drive to center field. Eaton is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Absolutely
Batting
jumped
fourth.
all over that
The catcher,
fastball, and it might have been a
Wilson.
home run if he had any
Bravo.
elevation under it, but it was basically right at the outfielder.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. This one is launched. Look at this. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a solo shot here to left center field, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far. And the Mets have come back to tie this one at 2.
Boy, not the way you'd like to start a game, right? First inning, you come in, you give up 2 home runs. We'll see if he can regroup right here. It's not easy to sometimes come back from that.
Batting
Here's
fifth.
Echeverria
The
now.
left fielder.
And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. Eaton is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2, and we are tied 2-2. Here's Brian Dozier now. In his career against this pitcher, he has 7 hits in 31 tries. He's gone down on strikes 8 times as well. Here comes the first pitch. Line hard, but foul. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Echeverria is after it, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Okay, here's how the Mets are lining up defensively. And let's focus on Wilson Ramos. He's an absolute brick wall behind the plate, and if you miss middle over the heart of the plate, he could turn it around with a 3-run bomb.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring in the catcher, Kurt Suzuki. First pitch on its way. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-1. Popped him up. Guillorme is over, and he tucks it away for the second out.
Batting 8.
At the plate,
right
Michael
fielder,
Taylor.
number 3. Michael A. Taylor.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he takes ball 1. Oh, and that looked like the very definition of flailing there. It's even at 1. High and wide. 2 balls and a strike. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. Bottom of the second inning coming up. All square at 2 apiece. Digging in now, Ahmed Rosario. He'll step in trying to do something about this 2-2 tie.
Ahmed.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he popped him up. Turner will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
Time for a look at the curly W on D.
The center
and let's take a look at Michael Taylor. The ability again to play center field, both corners, to go get the balls in both gaps and have a strong arm.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and stepping in is the center fielder, Rajai Davis. First offering on its way. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. And this, of course, is a ballpark that yields a lot of doubles. As we take a look at the team leaders for the most 2 base hits this year. And you can see, in fact, that these guys currently lead the National League in that category. And, in fact, lead all of baseball as well. Stepping into the box, Luis Guillorme. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. Here comes the first pitch. Runner's on his way to third. Line drive, snagged on the short hop. And there's out number 2. Throw won't get him. Coming to the plate now, Jason Vargas. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Taylor is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Mets strand 1. 2 innings complete. Deuces are wild. It's 2-2.
Welcome back to Citi Field, where these fans have witnessed a lot of good pitching from their Mets this season. Coming into the day, they rank first in the league in both ERA and strikeouts, a combination that has opposing lineups searching for answers. One member of the staff told me, "It's a special group of guys. I've never been on a pitching staff that's so dominant top to bottom, and I've been on some pretty good ones." Now, one of the hitters on the team told me, "I'm relieved I get to stand behind them and play defense instead of staring them down in the box.
Leading
that can't
off for
be
the
fun."
Nationals,
Matt, back to you.
the pitcher.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Sanchez.
First offering on its way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
Hey, back-to-back, same pitch, same spot. Don't be shocked if he goes right back out there. If I'm a hitter, that's where I'm sitting. Everyone would think he wants to go somewhere else. He might go right exactly to the same spot.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
The batter.
And you see it there on your screen. Strikeout number 100 for him on the year, and that ain't bad. Stepping up now, Trey Turner. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
First pitch on its way. First pitch is a circle change for a called strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Davis is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The center fielder, number 2.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and the next to bat is speedy Adam Eaton. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. Solo shot to right center. 4th home run for him on the season as the Nationals claim a 3-2 lead.
Well, he was on cruise control, just needing one more out to get out of the inning, but he came up with a plan. Bases empty. He didn't have to think about shooting one to the opposite field or shortening the swing to move the runners. He just wound up and let her rip. A solo shot as the result.
The third baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
In now is Anthony Rendon. And he popped him up. But this will land untouched. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. A ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away. Ready to deliver the 1-2. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
He stays alive, still 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line towards center field. Davis is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1 in the inning for the Nationals on the solo home run. We played 2.5, and Washington's taken a 3-2 lead. Digging in the switch hitter, Dwayne Douglas. He
Leading
flew
up
out in his
for the
last
bat.
at bat.
Almost,
right
Matty,
fielder.
almost went
Dwayne
deep his last AB.
Douglas.
Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and that is off the wall in right field. Throwing to second, not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Now batting,
D-roll, that's
third
not a
baseman.
bad way to keep it
Shaw.
going. A base hit right there.
Frazier.
Hitting streak, 15 games and counting.
Yeah, we're halfway through a calendar month, and he looks up and he's had a knock. You can't get caught up in it. You have to trust the process. Keep doing what got you to this point. Staying focused, not trying to do too much, staying within your plan, and studying the opposing pitcher.
Here's Todd Frazier now. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Douglas leads off second with nobody out. Now here's a shot out toward the gap in right center. And this will kick off the wall now out near the 390 sign.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy. Runner in scoring position.
Now
No doubt when he comes
Number
up,
6.
he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double the drive and another run. This guy is a money run producer.
Stepping in now, Jeff McNeil. Into right field, that's a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Dan, after that
The
base
catcher,
hit right
number
there, we're
40,
talking about 2
Wilson.
full weeks of finding a way to be productive and get a knock.
Good to think about that. You think how hard it is to get a base hit in a professional baseball game, and for him to be able to do it 14 consecutive days in a row. As a pitcher, you have to just tip your cap to this guy.
Into the box, Wilson Ramos. Line drive to left. Catch is made. Runner tagging from third. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
Well,
The
he hit
left
that
fielder,
ball
number
pretty well, but the
25.
only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
In now, Adeiny Echeverria. Pitch out. Nothing doing. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. To the left side, but it's well foul. Echeverria is penciled into the lineup in the outfield in this one, but he could often be found playing the infield at shortstop.
The bat plays. That's why this manager finds a way to get him in the lineup. It doesn't matter if it's up the middle at a premium position or in a corner outfield.
And that'll get through into center field for a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in.
Number
kept
1.
his hands inside
Shortstop.
the baseball and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't
Oreo.
get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. Fouled away. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Soto going back on it. Gone! So a 3-run shot to left center. Number 13 for him on the year, as it is now 7-3.
I think if this pitch would have been a little higher and in on his hands, it would have been effective. But he left this one belt high. Big mistake. He's a guy that will feast on belt high pitches
now
on the inner half, which is pretty obvious now.
Number 33.
Matt Grace is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
The center fielder, number 11.
Here's Rajay Davis now.
Davis.
And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And no one will track it down. Slow roller out to short. Gonna be a tough play. And that's the second out.
Now batter.
And now, Luis
the first
Guillorme.
baseman.
He's 0 for 1
Luis
after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a fastball is hit on the ground towards short. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side is retired. But not before 5 crossed the plate, with the big blow being this 3-run home run. We played 3 full. It's now a 4-run lead at 7-3. Standing in, Juan Soto.
Leading off
he reached on a single in his first try.
Left fielder,
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on.
Soto.
But you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle. And one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. The next 0-2. Misses above the zone for a ball. The 1-2 is a fastball that misses.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Popped up. Frazier has room in foul territory. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's up near the top, currently tied for second in that category in the National League. Stepping up to the plate, Ryan Zimmerman. The pitch. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw on to first takes care of Zimmerman for the second out of the inning.
The batter
now at the plate, Brian Dozier. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Dozier.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that's taken for strike 1.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
Fouled off. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Nationals gone in order. Deficit holds at 4. It's 7-3. Welcome back to Flushing, Queens. Before we get back to baseball, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Mickey Callaway, the Mets skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said it's one of those games where everything has come together for his hitters. From their approach, to their swings, to the results. It's all working. One key indicator of that, 6 extra base hits to this point in the game.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Now at the plate, Jason
for
Vargas. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Now a ball hit sharply toward third. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And this will find its way to the 335 sign.
When you've got the pitcher leading off an inning, you have to feel pretty confident about getting the first
right
out
fielder
without much problem.
Wayne
But the pitcher with a bat in his hands had other ideas. Put some solid wood on it and found himself on second with the leadoff double.
Standing in now, Dwayne Douglas. Line toward the gap in left center. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ball game. Eaton gets it back in quickly, and they'll wind up putting the stop sign up at third base.
The good news for pitchers in this park is that it doesn't give up many home runs. A lot of room in the outfield. Sometimes that's the bad news as well, though, because there's a lot of space for hits to get down and to go for extra bases just like that.
Digging in once again, Todd Frazier. Already a home run and a double for him in this one. He's set and the pitch. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. Gone! So a 3-run shot to left center, his second of the game, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Now batting, number 6.
Into the box now, Jeff McNeil. Swing and a drive. This one's deep to right. Gone. Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And even 20 home runs for him now thus far, as they've widened this lead to 8 now. Well, if you're just joining us, that's the 7th home run hit so far in this game. Really unbelievable stuff.
Yeah, Matt, it's always tough to score runs here with this big ballpark in Citi Field. Heck, D-Roll, they've moved the fences in a couple of different times here to make it easier for the Mets hitters. You know, this has been such an impressive hitting performance today by this offense, considering the fact that we're in Citi Field, although aesthetically pleasing, not for an offensive ball player.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. This one's down to third. And there's one away.
The left fielder, number 25, Adani Echeverria.
Standing in, Adani Echeverria. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. A solo shot here to left. His first home run of the season as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. This has been quite a hitting display from both sides. That's home run number 8 on the day.
Dan, they're absolutely knocking the cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting that.